Hey guys, it's Trish from Trisha's Card Club, live from Orlando. Hello everybody. Happy Sunday night. I'll give you guys a couple seconds to get on and see your video for tonight. Tonight's a little bit about math, but no worries. It's not hard because if it was hard, I wouldn't be doing it. Tonight's card design is inspired by another demonstrator called Debbie Henderson. She's out of Maine. I don't know exactly where she lives in Maine, but I follow her blogs and I follow her on Facebook, and she does really great stuff. I've never met her, but just the whole spirit of her blog is amazing, and so she's a really good demonstrator and very talented. So I love that. So how are you guys tonight? It is Sunday night, and how was your weekend? Mine was fantastic. Great card classes. Met some really wonderful new ladies. That was such a blessing. I loved it. And then I got blessed by my regular ladies that came, so that was really good. And then, of course, my brother and his wife and daughters came, and oh, it did my heart good to see family again. That was such a blessing. And we're going to get to see them again on Tuesday night, so I'm very excited about that. And what else? What else can I talk about? Just a couple little announcement things. Stampin' Up's catalog is ending. So if there's something in that catalog that you have to have, hook up with me. I'll gladly take care of it for you. My stamp sale is April 24th at 10 a.m. Be early and get in line because it sells fast. There will be 4 demonstrators, so you'll have lots to choose from this time, though, so that's good. And I'm doing a paper share. My paper shares are kind of on the down low in terms of I don't do a lot of advertising for it, but if you hear it on video and you're interested, message me for the details. If you're a regular customer, you're going to get my email. If you're not a regular customer of mine and you want to get my emails, which I send out just once a month, just tell me your email address and I'll hook you up. All right, so what is going on? Are you guys ready? I can't see if there's anybody on here or not, and I hope there is, but if there isn't, that's totally fine because we can do replay. Yeah, we can do replay, and that's not a bad thing at all. Okay, so here's what we're doing tonight. You're going to take a piece of paper and you're going to cut it to 5 by 3 and 3/4. So 3 3/3 by 5. Boy, I couldn't get that out, could I? 3 3/4 by 5. And then you're going to mark it at 1.5 and 1.5 from the top here and from the bottom here. 2 inches from the bottom, 2 inches from the top, and draw a line this way. Now, if you remember back in the day, you guys, hey, welcome aboard, everybody. Thanks for joining me. I'm always so excited when I see people that come on. I love it and I appreciate it. Back in the day when we did our paper share last, I did my paper shares 12 inches by 6. So I've taken 3 of the 12-inch by 6 paper shares, and you can do any side that you want. I just hate the thought of cutting these papers because I love these papers so much, but alas, they need to be used. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut down the designer series. Forget this for 1 second. Let me cut down the designer series paper. So it's 6 inches, and we need to cut it to 5 inches. So we'll cut 1 inch off. Like that. And then keep that because you can always use that on the inside of your cards. And then we're going to cut 3 times to 3 3/4. So we started with 3 sheets of paper, and we end up with 3, 6, 9 cards out of that. So, oops, let me get the right. 3 3/4 by 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. And the same thing, save that little extra doodad bit because you can always use that on your card. So now you have 3 stacks of paper at 3 3/4. Now, what you can do, I have already made this card, you guys, with different designer series paper, but I'm just showing you how you go through the process of cutting it, just so you can see that part. So you'll have 3 stacks of 3 stacks of paper, 5 by 3 3/4. And then you make up this little template. So I left it on camera long enough, hopefully, that you can get a picture of it, or you can write down the directions. So, because that's how I did it. That's how I copied Debbie's. So what you do is you take this and I'm going to, yeah, I'll just do it with this one. It doesn't matter what designer series paper I'm going to do it with. Just know that my end card's not going to be the designer series paper. So you put it at the 1 inch mark and the 2 inch mark down here. You put it in the groove of the cutter and you cut it once. Did it go all the way through? Yeah. And then set that to a side. I don't think I meant to cut this one, you guys. Darn it. I had another one that I meant to cut because I didn't mean to cut the directions. I was going to put it up at the end again for you to copy it. Darn it. Oh, 2 and then 3. Okay. So let me just put that back together just one more time to give you a copy so you can catch the paper. So I have 1 pack and then I have 2 more sets over here that I can cut. And then what you're going to do, now I can't do it with this one, but what you would do, let me show you how you're going to make your 3 cards. There's 3 bottoms. There's 3 middles. And there's 3 tops. So that was 3 sheets of paper. 1, 2, something is wrong because that shouldn't be the same. I might have, they're so close together. That might be the problem. Okay. I'm not exactly sure what I did, but it doesn't matter. You get 3 sheets, you get 3 cards. And remember, we have 2 more packs. So you would get 9 cards total. I hope you're with me. Okay. So we're going to put these away because, how am I going to do this? Let me do this. Let me do it this way so I don't mess them up. So I can still use those. Let me put these over here because I did this with the In Bloom paper. So what you're going to do is you're going to mount those 3 pieces. It's the same one. It's just different designer series paper on a piece of paper that is 4 inches by 5 1/4. So that's what you're going to do next. You're going to mount them on that piece of paper. And if I can find my glue, I'll do it. There I am. Okay, so how you do it is go ahead and glue up your paper. And on your first piece, you want to put it so it's about 1/4 of an inch on all 3 sides. That's how you'll get your center. And then you'll do this one. And you're going to butt it right up to it. You don't leave any space. And then on this one, you'll put that one on the bottom. Doesn't that look cool? And that's how you'll get it to be all even. Then you take that, and I don't know why I don't have it in front of me. One moment, please. I have to find, oop, it's not even on camera. Let me get that on camera. Then you take whatever you want for your background, or for your card base. And I chose navy blue for my card base. I'm going to mount that on my card base. Now, before I mount it, I'm going to do some twine. So let me get some twine. And 1, 2, that's good. And then I'm gonna try to tie a bow on camera. We'll see if I can do this or not. Oop, let me see if I can get let me try that again. There we go. Okay. And make it into a knot. I cut way too much twine. Oh well. There'll be a little bit of waste on this one, and then make it into a bow. So I watched the Masters. I hope you guys got a little bit of golf in. A gentleman won from Japan, the first male person from Japan to win the Masters. So that was very exciting for that gentleman whose name I can't pronounce, so I'm not even going to try. Very low-key guy. It was nice to see. He was very humble. It was nice to see him win. He carried the pressure of his whole country on his shoulders, so that was challenging. Okay, so there's my bow. Not bad for on camera. And my brother was here, so watched it a little bit together, so that was fun. That was fun. Paul, my brother's a golfer, and he's a very good golfer, so it was fun to watch that. Oops, oops, oops. That messed up my bow. Let me put the bow back. Okay, so now I'm going to glue up my back. And I'm going to put this on here. Now, for the month of April, which we're in, I have a ton of birthdays to do. I have a ton of birthday cards to do. But look at this. Can you see that, people? Those are all my cards and my envelopes addressed. And now I just have to write in the cards and send them out in the mail. And I'll be done April. But I have a couple thank you cards I need to do. So that's why we're doing this card as a thank you card. So I've already pre-stamped before I came on the thank you. So I'm going to put that on with dimensionals. Right there. And then I used my framelits that match this in bloom paper. And I cut out a flower. Actually, I cut out 2 flowers. And I'll put that right there. Because I cut out that little blue one as well. And there is my thank you card with my little bow. Now, let's see what it looks like. 3 cards finished with that pattern that I was showing you before. That's 1. This is 2. And this is 3. So you see here is 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's how the cards come out. And I'm so bummed that I cut this up. Let me see if I can make it work. 1, 2, and 3. There it is, you guys. And so, like I said, if you take 3 pieces of paper and you cut the paper down to 5 inches in width, and then you, out of a 6 by 12, and then you cut the 3 sections to 3 3/4, 3 3/4, 3 3/4, you'll get enough to make 9 cards. So these, I'll make these 3, and then I have more of this. 1, 2, and 3. And then I don't know where my other one is. I don't know. I don't see it right in front of me. So I put it somewhere so close. Oh, there it is. There it is. So here's my other one. Again, this was what I was supposed to cut up and not the one with the measurements. And so these will give me 3, 6, 9 cards out of just 3 pieces of 6 by 12 Designer Series paper. So I love, that's another way to use up the Designer Series paper. Off camera, I'm going to do the black and white ones because I love black and white cards. And I'm going to base them on, probably on, I might base them on greens because we have some really beautiful greens. And black and green is a nice color combination too. All right, that's the cards for the night. I hope you guys enjoyed the little video. Thanks to Debbie Henderson for teaching that video and then for me being able to share it with you guys. And I hope you have a good couple of days. Wednesday will be here before we know it for another video. And in the meantime, we make it and we mail it. So get them out in the mail. We'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you.